Howdy, howdy. Okay, we're going to get into part 2 of Tafoni. And what is Tafoni actually? I have many hours of research in this subject, and I've come to the conclusion Tafoni is not a geological process caused from eons of erosion. It can be membrane, it can be decay, and actually eons of erosion is slowly removing it, not the cause of it. So this is part 2. I've already put part 1 up, and you can go and watch it and then watch this part 2. So we're going to take a look at Tafoni, and what I'm going to show you in this video is a membrane, and erosion is actually removing it. It's not the cause. Alright, so let's jump into this. That's pretty cool. Big slide in a log jam. Whew, some nice firewood. Too bad it's so far up in here. Look at that. Well, that pot liquor slid out. Man! That just happened last winter. Look at that. Man, those are huge trees too, old growth. This is all new. I wonder how slick that is. Looks pretty slick. The size of that old growth. Thing's about 6 foot on the butt. Still got roots attached. I don't want to crawl up in there. It's pretty dangerous. Oh, man, just slid this valley out, this draw. Boy, there's some nice firewood here, I'll tell you what. Roots and all. Roots still attached to them. Wind blew them over. Wow, that was gnarly. It was easier going up than coming down. I fell most of the way. But we're back down to the highway. And see, there's no Tafoni on this side. It's only the sides where they're laminated to another piece. And if this was this close to the river, you'd have Tafoni on here eroding it. Like is around, see, you don't have it here. This is that first piece I showed you, but yet you have it here. It's only the piece, it's only where they're stuck together to another piece that they have the Tafoni. Okay? So if the water eroded it, it'd be on all around it here. Okay, now for part 2, we're gonna go take a look at the Tafoni on this rock. Okay, this boulder, well, it's actually biological. And this rolled down from way up there. You know, similar to where I was just at in part 2. And it rolled its way down here, across the highway. Well, this highway was gravel at one time. It used to be an old stagecoach road. And it landed here. I've shown this before. Now this is one that would really be getting affected with water if it was erosion. In fact, you can see there's some water lines right there. Looks like to me, but they're not, oh, it comes right off though. See, they're not really that much water line because the water don't hit it that much. See how it just came right off with my hand? That's just from debris at different water heights, and I was able to wipe it off in my hand. So, this is Tafoni, and I've shown before, like you can see, if I get this out of the way, I can't really reach it now. See that crack? This thing's like a plate, so it's a membrane.
it doesn't go that deep. In fact, it goes so far, like see that piece missing there, and then it's smooth. This is on the outside, and it doesn't go way in or anything. And you can see right up there, pieces that are broken off, and it's smooth in behind it. It's like a plate, it's a membrane. And this is not caused from erosion. We're on the north side. Water's running that way, that's north. South, southwest is down that way, and that's our dominant storms, and this is totally protected here. So there's no way erosion from rain or wind would have done it. And we see no water lines from where water from a great flood or the river running past it and cutting this valley would have cut grooves in this. We don't find that at all. Okay, see how smooth it is right in there? And there's only a little bit of the membrane over there. This would all be gone too. If that was eroded from water, that would be eroded from water. The water didn't jump above it. You understand what I'm saying? Here's what I mean. See these cracks in it? This is a membrane. No one's going to convince me otherwise. I've been doing this way too long, and I got too many hours involved in this. But there's no water lines. There'll be lines going like this from the water running that way, cutting lines in, especially pushing against this side. You see what I'm saying? And there's not. In fact, you can't even see down here where water's been cutting lines in it. And we just had a flood, and the water was, well, crud, almost up to the highway. So it was way above my head. And there's no lines. There's no lines anywhere from water cutting and eroding. You understand what I'm saying? She's smooth as a baby's hiney. You don't find it anywhere. You don't even find it down here. So, the theory from eons of erosion, I do not believe that is what Tafoni is caused from. Even down at the coast, I don't find it caused from that. I find that the erosion, the eons of erosion, is actually removing it, not the cause of it. Okay? All right. That's about all she wrote. But that came from way up on the mountain and rolled down here. Okay, it wasn't just some body part sitting here. All right. I'm going to mosey on out of here. You all have a blessed day, and hopefully I didn't waste my time. Sometimes it's getting harder and harder to do these videos because I feel like it's just a waste of my time. I'm getting burnt out. Just do it for my own pleasure. All right. Adios. Have a blessed day.